Now then, people, good evening. Oh, is it evening? 6 o'clock? Is it? Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Good evening, people, and welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. To be honest, this is low-key one of my favourite things to do on the channel, predicting the running and predicting games over the course of a month. Jack's been jumping on it with me the last few times we've done it. To be honest, I need to check how we did. I forgot to check how we did for the last month. You're looking confused, Jack. You all right?
Is there an echo at your end? Is it just mine?
Oh, is there an echo? Is there? Oh, there is. I can hear it.
I turned my mic off though, so it wasn't me.
Wait there. Is it on somewhere? Yeah, there is an echo. Where is it? No echo here. Evening. Right, okay. Let me just make sure my audio's my mic. My audio's my mic. Doesn't seem to be on anywhere now, bro. It's not on your laptop or on a different web browser? Or...
No, it's just how I'm normally set up.
I can hear it there, yeah. Bro, it's at your end, that.
Is it? Yeah.
Is it on your phone or a different web browser?
No, it's the same as I've normally got it.
Yeah, I can hear it now. Yeah, no, it's at your end, that.
Hold on. See if this stops. Is that better?
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me all right? Or are you still getting an echo?
I'm still getting an echo, I think.
I know there's no echo for the people in the chat, but it's a nightmare when you try to do it and there's two things. It's a very faint delay, the echo. Yeah, let me just It
wasn't doing it when we were talking though. Is it still there?
I tell you what, Danny G would know how to fucking fix this. I tell you that much.
I had to try to work out what you meant then.
Are we good now?
That's still echoing for me though. But it's echoing. There's no sound in my room, so I don't know why it'd be echoing.
Tell you what, Jack, drop out and drop back in.
Yeah.
And I'll drop out and drop back in once you've dropped out and dropped back in, and we'll see if that fixes it. Yeah, let Jack drop out and then drop back in, and because I can't hear out now. So, is he dropping out? Are you dropping out? As in, out of the studio? Let Jack drop out, and then when he comes back, I'll drop out. I'm gonna hopefully it'll sort itself out. Sorry about this, folks. Yeah, give it a clout, fixes everything. It does, mate. You're right. It does. I won't lie to you. Sometimes I've done that before, and it's because I've got the YouTube video open on another tab or something, so it can cause a few issues. But I think Jack will be back in a second, then we'll get stuck into it. So yeah, we'll wait for that. Listen, if you haven't already, smash me a like on the video as well. Subscribe to the channel, get your comments in. Of course, hit that notification bell. Make sure you get your match bingo card ready as well for weekend championships back in just 2 days, as someone said in the chat earlier on as well. Exciting times, in it? Friday night, Coventry versus Sheffield United. We'll get into that game. Tell you what I'm going to do while we wait for Jack to come back. I'm going to find the previous video because I want to see what we actually predicted, because I can't remember what we predicted previously. Jack's back. Can you hear an echo, bro?
Not now, no. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly, yeah.
That's the most bizarre thing I've ever been through in my whole life, I think.
No,
not in my whole life, to be fair, but it was up there.
It's horrible when you're having a conversation though, and then it starts to repeat it.
Yeah, it was really delayed though. That's why I thought it can't be just coming back, because normally it's like quite instant, isn't it? But like,
yeah, of course, yeah. Fuck knows, mate. It might have just needed a little drop in and out. Right, Jack, you tell me how you're feeling since yesterday, while I find last time's video and have a look what we actually predicted. So how's things?
This upcomer is I'll feel a lot better after this weekend, I think. Once we get Swansea out of the way, I'll sort of know where we're at, because I do think we're going to drop points, but if it's anytime soon, I'm going to be in meltdown mode, I think.
Yeah.
So we need to get at least to Middlesbrough before I start getting. Then at least you think that's a big game. So we need to get a few in. I want to do Swansea Luton quite comfortably, and then I'll be, they've got some decent games in that time as well. So hopefully we'll be rocking and rolling by then.
100%. It's about coming back and laying down a marker against Swansea for me and winning that comfortably and seeing where we're at.
And forgetting the slight dip of form we're in.
Yeah.
It feels like a fresh start, doesn't it, now? So we can just sort of go again and
100%. So I'm having a look at the table now and what we predicted last time. So we did predict up to game week 39, to be honest, because obviously we did till the end of the month. We're coming about 8 games left. There's no better time to do it. So you'd only be adding on an extra 3 points anyway, because we think we win, right? So current points total, we'll say is 83, because we think Swansea will win. It's actually 80. What do you think we had as at last time on the last video?
I'd be surprised if we're not bang on the money. But I reckon we had it quite a bit more. I reckon there's a bit of a gap coming on, Willer.
We had 88.
Did we?
We had it. But if you remember, though, we played Portsmouth, we played West Brom at home. So we had 88, Burnley on 81, and Sheffield United on 78. As it stands, we've got Burnley on 78, us and Sheffield United on 80. So,
in fairness, we did say when we got to the end of it, we said we'd have flipped them two in that, so we terms of the second and third, we're only one off.
Yeah.
But it's just ours that's obviously we've not pulled away.
Yeah. Which, if we're being honest, mate, like, we were on such a good run. We were playing Portsmouth, we were playing QPR, we were playing, West Brom at home. West Brom are a good side, but we had them at home. So I think we're right to be like, yeah. And look, last time we got it bang on. This time we're 8 points off it. Do you know what I mean? So let's hope this one goes a little bit better. So we'll jump straight into it, Jack. Here is the table, folks. Make sure you join us in the chat as well. Get involved. Friday night's game. Now, we have already previously predicted this result, obviously. What do you think this will go as? We had 2-2 last time out.
That's quite a good shout, in fairness. To be honest, I'd still either go... Coventry in that good a form. I mean, they literally must be one of the most informed sides in the league, really. So... And they do still need. It's not like they can take the foot off at gas because they're still sort of really pushing out the foot. Well, they're in the playoffs, but they can drop out pretty easily. Yeah, if they falter in the last 8 games. So I am hopeful, and I know it don't work like this because you always look at them fixtures and you think I think Burnley have got them as well, haven't they, in a couple of games?
Yeah, they have.
So it's like you're looking at them to do you a couple of favors, really, but probably not to the level that. You're hoping. I
don't see Coventry winning it, but I think they could get a point. I think it either is going to be a tight game and Sheffield United nick it 1 or 2-1, or it'll be a draw. But I just don't see Coventry winning it. But I would think this could easily be a draw, mate, if I'm honest. I could see it.
I'm happy with a draw.
Yeah. We went 2-2 last time. Should we just bang with the 2-2?
I'm honestly up for sticking with that, yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that. Oh, it's doing that thing where it won't let me enter. Do you remember before it wouldn't let me enter that top score? How did we do it? We went on
other browser, didn't you? I'm giving you advice now. You booted me out and then
yeah, do you remember it wouldn't let me fucking enter that top score for whatever reason? Let me see if this works on Safari. Let's have a look. Not Safari, sorry. Google Chrome.
Chrome? Is that how you say Chrome?
Chrome, yeah, you know what I meant.
No, but is that how you say Chrome? Is that interest?
No, I just
all right.
Sometimes flex my words, change my words up. Right, okay, there, Safari. Safari. Okay, so we'll go 2-2 for that one. Let's do Burnley next. Burnley, Bristol City. Burnley are imperious at home, aren't they? Bristol City, I don't know what their away form's like, Jack, but Yeah,
They're desperate for points, so aren't they? They're joint points to get into playoffs with West Brom.
they are.
Only reason you are.
They are. Yeah. Go on.
Only reason the behind's on goal difference in it, so they do. I'm slightly hopeful with that one, but I do agree. I think Burnley are in mint form as well, so it's
yeah. And I'd love to say like 1-0 Burnley, but they've started scoring goals now as well. You know what I mean?
Without conceding.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Not like there's been a bit of both. They've come into decent form.
I don't even know. I mean, they've conceded 2 goals in the last 5, 2 goals in the last 10, 2 goals in the last 15. Yeah, 2 goals in the last 15 games. When you get to 20, they've conceded 3 more. So for 15 games, they've conceded fucking 2 goals. That is mental. Yeah. Mental. And I wonder if we go on overall at home, they've conceded 5 goals at home all season. So
yeah,
Bristol City
looking up for the draw there, innit? I think.
Yeah, I think like a lot are saying 2-0 Burnley in the chat, and I think it's fair enough, Jack. To be honest, right? Let's do us that. Look, I put my prediction in the league. I think we come back with a vengeance. We have a great record against Swansea. Pirro likes to do it against them. James likes to do it against them. I think it'll be 3-0. I genuinely do believe it'll be on the nose 3-0 and we'll win well.
I think we'll come out flying.
Yeah,
honestly, I actually don't think there'll be much nerves floating about. I just think it's to business.
They'll just be ready, innit? Like, let's go. Come on now. Let's do this, you know what I mean?
And I think there's not, like I keep been saying all season, but we've not had to push for the top spot. We've sort of earned it for a long time. So it's just now it's like, get out now. Do you know what I mean? Let's go. I think there's a confidence in there. I think we know we're the best side in the league. So it should just be, for me, just coming back super fresh. Yeah, all buzzing to the ones that have gone away on international to get back. I agree. Yeah. I think we'll be all over them. I think it'll be mint.
Yeah, 3-0. Happy with that then, buddy?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, I'll do first round at scores. You can go next. Right, Plymouth. I'm going to go Watford 2-0. Plymouth are dying. Hull City versus Luton. This is a big one. Hull City not that great away from home. At home, sorry, should I say. Hull 1 apiece. I think that one will be. Sunderland will beat Millwall 2-1. Cardiff Wednesday will be 0-2. Middlesbrough must win for them as well. Let's go 2-0. Oxford travel terribly. Norwich West Brom 1 apiece. Pompey Blackburn. I think Pompey get a surprise win. Stoke QPR will be 2-2. And Derby versus Preston will see 1-0 win. No, 1-0. 1-0. Quite a lot of draws in that one, but let's move it on then. This is the following week. We don't have no midweek game, do we? It is just Saturday to Saturday, I think. Yeah, it's Saturday to Saturday. Okay, mate. So let's another kicks off same as us. So we've both got early kickoffs. Coventry play Burnley, Luton play Leeds, both in the early kickoff on the Saturday. Coventry Burnley then at the Coventry City Building Society Stadium, whatever it's called these days. How do you see that one going, you know? This will be, again, another interesting game, man. Especially if, let's say, Coventry have got a point away at Bramall Lane. They might fancy the chances at home.
I think they'll do us a favour in one of them. I can't imagine, but do you know what I mean? Getting through both games, because I do think they'll waver somewhat.
Yeah.
I mean, they got beat a couple of games ago. I don't know. I can't remember who to, though.
Yeah, they got beat by Derby, surprisingly.
Did they?
Yeah, Derby, but then, you know, got straight back on the winning horse, didn't they? I think they've been beaten twice since he came in, and that's us and Derby. So, yeah.
I mean, I'd like to think, to be honest, I've sort of hung me hat on Coventry doing us 2 favours. So, because we do have to get this gap. Still pushing for your 10-point gap, Joe. So it does need to start arising from the ashes.
Yeah. Do you think though that they get beat by one of these teams?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my worry. I think I'd like to say they do us a favour in both. I just can't imagine that being the case. So if we've got them doing us a favour against Sheffield, I can't imagine it.
What do you reckon? 2-1 Burnley then?
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
2-1 Burnley. Okay. Right. Sheffield United have Oxford away. Sheffield United win that, don't they? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just looking
We've
at
both got Oxford, haven't we? We've got Oxford.
Yeah, we do. Oxford, to be fair to them, are 12th in the overall league for home games, which again it shows how good they are at home. Beat Watford there more recently, and also Luton. But I just think the mad thing is, Jack, if I were to back any team to lose against Oxford, it'd actually be us. Like, if I'm being honest, like I think Sheffield United make that look relatively easy. It will be tight, but they win 1-0, they come through it. Whereas that's the one where I go, fuck's sake, that's the one where I am worried about Oxford for some reason. Like, well, I know why.
You do pick a fixture. It is true. You flick through them and you think, that's the one, do you know what I mean? So I know what you're saying, because I think it's going to get sticky around that time for us.
Yeah.
Quite a few games coming in there, and
I could see, honestly, that game, right? And we'll be watching it on the channel. I can see Oxford having a great game, but losing 1-0.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. Because that's what Sheffield United have done a lot this season. So let's do that. Right, mate. This is a tough one. Luton away. I know they're terrible, but it is that curse of the early kickoff. How are you feeling about this one? I'm quite nervous about it, if I'm honest, Jack.
Yeah, I remember you saying you're a bit worried about this one. Yeah.
This
one ain't got me. There's a lot of my mates are on the Luton as well, so I don't know whether it's I'm just going up the opposite, because a lot of people are saying that they think it's one of them games, but I'm not too. I still think we'll be a full week. I'm loving the week gap, and to be fair, if we get on a run, you're better off getting the games thick and fast. But I think I'm glad that there's Swansea, then a week, another game, and then we have a bit of a run of games. I'll
give you their most recent 3 fixtures. So they've not lost in 3 at home. They drew with Middlesbrough 0-0. They beat Portsmouth 1-0 and drew 1-1 with Luton. The last loss was against Sheffield United, again 1-0. And to be honest, Luton were good in that game. But I'm a little bit worried about. If I'm honest, I could see a draw, but I could see a 1-1. I don't know. Like, it'd be horrible. It'll be horrible, man. Because the thing is, we could then be at top 3 in these next 2. If that happens, do you know what I mean? At top 2, sorry. So, yeah. 1-1, or am I being too harsh?
Well, not on as recent,
That's the thing, isn't it? 1-1, I think 1-1, Jack.
1-1 would be. Well, would you take 1-1? Ridiculously, I know it depends on the other fixtures, but
if we've beaten Swansea, and I know people are fucking, but if I've said win our home games, get the odd point, and win away, and to be honest, depending on the game state, if we play poorly and we get away with a 1-0, I don't think it's that bad. Just like the QPR, I know the chat won't like it and that, but actually think an early kickoff, if we were to get, if they went 1-0 up and we managed to make it 1-1, I'd take it, mate, and just move on. I think 1-1 in this.
My only worry with that is it's 2 away games on bounce, isn't it? And I think if we waver, because I have us going up top, and if we waver away, then we're straight into Middlesbrough away. I know we've got a good record at.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, but I honestly, I am more confident about Middlesbrough away than I am Luton away. Just because Middlesbrough will have a go as well, whereas Luton will be low block, set pieces. I just think Middlesbrough want to come and have it. Well, they will have a go at home. And I just think that will play into our hands a little bit.
Last year's with Middlesbrough were wild though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wild games. It was a crazy game.
We won them both though, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do well, but I think the last time we got battered there was when Bamford scored a hat-trick for them. And Adama Traore absolutely killed us.
He's got a bit of an habit of that, to be fair, though.
Yeah.
I'm reluctant to go with a draw, but I will go with your.
1-1. My scepticism. Let's go 1-1. Right, your turn this time, mate. Blackburn at home against Middlesbrough on the Friday night.
Hopefully they're getting a bit of a bad run of form, don't they, Middlesbrough? So I'll go Blackburn for that. That's a big game, to be fair.
It is. What are you giving me score-wise?
1-0.
1-0. Okay, West Brom, Sunderland. Big
I
one.
think Sunderland will do West Brom, to be fair. 2-1.
2-1. Bristol City, Watford.
2-1. I'm a big 2-1er. Bristol.
2-1. Millwall, Portsmouth.
1-0. I'm going to put a big one in somewhere. I think Norwich will do 3-0 Plymouth. Bad out there at the minute.
Yeah, they are.
Other way, rather.
Yeah.
I doubt Plymouth are going to start ripping up 3-0 anytime soon.
Preston home against Stoke.
Well, I don't know what form's like in general for them both. But...
Stoke are down bottom end. Preston are perennial fucking championship minging, aren't they? They're fucking, I think, form-wise, mate. Let's have a look. Form, last 5 games. Preston are 9th. Stoke are 11th. So...
Right, it's a bit of a note game, isn't it?
Yeah, I could see a draw, bro. Truth be told.
Yeah, I'll go 0-0. There's no 0-0s in there yet.
No.
So, yeah. 0-0.
QPR, Cardiff.
QPR 2-1.
2-1. Chef Wednesday, Hull.
Chef Wednesday 1-0.
1-0. And then lastly, Swansea Derby.
Swansea 2-0.
2-0. Great stuff. Legends. Right. Game 41 then. Let's jump straight in, mate. Sheffield United at home against Millwall. Again, I think that's routine for Sheffield United, to be honest. 2-0. I think it's, boom, done.
I'm getting a bit worried.
Yeah, same. I think if it was down at the Den, we could have a conversation, but I think at home against Millwall,
I don't trust Millwall at all, man.
No, exactly.
And it's not just on what the history of the clubs and any. I just don't trust them to put. Even when they come to our place, it's like I just think, what do they actually bring nowadays? I don't know. I don't know if they're horrible anymore. Do you know what I mean? The way they celebrated that cup victory, I just thought something ain't right here.
This is a midweek game as well, so
yeah, that's
Sheffield United. They've gone away to Oxford, and then they're at home against Millwall, mate. We all play on the same day as well. I thought they might. Oh no, yeah, we all do. I thought they might have moved one of the other teams to the Wednesday, but they haven't. So, yeah, Sheffield United at home against Millwall, mate, on Tuesday night. 2-0.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's quite routine, that one. Derby, Burnley again. I mean, do you know what? To be fair to Derby, they have started to
3 wins on bounce. Derby
3, yeah, and where are they at in the league? Let's have a look.
22nd.
22nd. And them 3 wins. They beat Blackburn 2-1. They beat Coventry 2-0. And they drew 3-2. Beat Plymouth 3-2. To be honest, mate, I mean, they've got Portsmouth as well. They could be outside relegation zone. This is a tricky tie for Burnley. It is a tricky tie, this, definitely.
We're all going to drop points.
Yeah, we will.
At the moment, we've got Sheffield dropping 2, haven't we? With a draw.
Yeah.
And then Burnley haven't dropped a point yet, have they?
Yeah. We'll get
I'm
a draw.
happy to go with something here, yeah.
Yeah, draw. I think there's a few in the chat. 1-1, draw, 1-1, Rummy says. Yeah, Derby, Eustace. Why not? 1-1?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. 1-1. There is a bit of that from me, though, as well. Gloves are off. Now they've started scoring. I can't lie to you. I also have these feelings. But I do also agree with Jack in that games will be wild during this running, especially midweek games, Saturday, Tuesday, and night. I think this is the last midweek game. Big up to Vic. Nice to see you, bro. Derby, yeah, 1-1. Right, us away at Middlesbrough. I do think there will be goals, but I do think we will come through it I think we'll come through, mate, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I thought the first 3 games I thought we'd do well, and then I think there might be a blip. I still think we'll be flying at this point. So I know we've given Luton a point there, but I'm not 100% on that. I think it'll come in a different game, but I think we're going to drop points. But I think we'll be all right against Middlesbrough. I actually do. Like you say, if it's a high scoring game, I don't know if it will be really. I don't know what Middlesbrough is sort of like. I mean, they're actually indifferent, aren't they, really, form?
So inconsistent, mate. I think he should be sacked, to be honest.
They've been like that all season, haven't they?
Yeah.
Well, and the bad thing is, I've looked at his results and thought, I don't really know how he's still there.
Yeah.
And then it's gone all right, and then it's gone back
they're still within touching distance. So
Yeah.
if they had any consistency, they'd be in the top 6 comfortably. Let me just have a look. Middlesbrough have struggled to win. Let's have a look. Conversely, Middlesbrough wins. Yeah, we've had so many wins on Teesside. I'm just having a look. Yeah, I think we win the game. Carrick has been sacked. When?
That got set. I think Lockie said that by accident. I think he meant to say it weeks and weeks ago, and then I saw in chat afterwards. It was like he hasn't been sacked, but I think Lockie meant he's looking on the verge of getting sacked, unless he has. But I don't think he has.
No, Michael Carrick hasn't been sacked. No, where have you read that? He hasn't been sacked, bro.
No, yeah.
No, he definitely hasn't. No. We'd know about that, definitely. Right, okay. So, 3-2 Leeds.
I'll let you have 3. I think I'm going to say 3-1, but on the basis that I didn't think there've been that many crazy games in Middlesbrough. I can't imagine it being that tight again.
3-1 then, Leeds.
I think they'll score though, so
yeah. Okay, 3-1 Leeds. Right, I'm going to blast through these. I'm going to go 1-1 between Blackburn and Sheffield Wednesday. Bristol City get a win against West Brom. Norwich 1, Sunderland 2. This will be 1-1. Preston will have a draw. Stoke, Luton will also be 1-1. Watford will beat Hull 1-0. Oxford will beat QPR 1-0. Swansea versus Plymouth will beat 2-0. And Coventry will beat Portsmouth 4-0. Right. Moving on. This is Saturday game then, mate. Burnley play Norwich on the Friday night. Big one. Burnley play Norwich on the Friday night. At this point, we're on game week 42. So, we got 5 games left, baby. 5 games.
Yeah, I think Andre was saying, wasn't it, other week that he reckons it'll be us and Burnley that go up top 2. So, and if you look at Sheffield's fixtures, I don't really know which ones you'd pick out of them 2. I know it's similar to us, really. Like, we do actually play quite a few at the same teams, but it's just they've all got something to play for, so it's hard to pick in it.
I think the way we're doing this, Sheffield United and Burnley are going top 2, mate.
No, that ain't happening. Not letting that happen. I'm still confident we go up as champion on me. So.
It's gonna swing, man. It's gonna swing. Don't worry. Burnley Norwich, and I think Burnley win this, mate. I think Burnley win it quite comfortably.
We've always been favourable to Burnley in these things. I've noticed over the past 3.
But I think
rightly so.
Yeah, rightly so. Like Oliver said, Burnley will react to their draw versus Derby. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they win this, mate. I back Burnley in every home game. To be honest, what's their home form like? Let me have a look over the course of the season. Home form.
I mean, they don't lose games, do they?
No, they're 4th. They're 4th. I mean, we by far and away got the best home record, but yeah. Look, I mean, they beat Burnley, beat Hull 2-0, beat Oxford 1-0, beat Sheffield Wednesday 4-0, beat Luton 4-0. Drew with West Brom, but yeah, I just think Norwich are not. They haven't got the onions for it, mate. I don't think. I think they win this game 2-0. Yeah.
I think Burnley's goals will dry up after this. That's my statement. So I think they'll go, but I think they will revert to type a little bit. I think it's flying at the minute for them, but I do think they'll get back into the boring rhythm.
Agreed. Right, Leeds Preston again. This is an easy game for Leeds, I think.
Yeah, there's not a lot on it for them either. This is one of the only sides that are going either way. They're just sat in middle, aren't they?
Yeah.
Home against Preston Norfolk. This is about as good as it gets.
Yeah, agreed.
At home against a team that's not appallingly bad, because sometimes you don't want that either.
It's like Swansea though for this at home. It's routine, man. Like Vic says, it
has to be.
Has to be.
We're not going up. These are the games.
So true.
So, yeah, 2-0.
2-0. I was going to say as well, mate. Right. Plymouth, Sheffield United, 1-0 Sheffield United. Plymouth play well. I think that's cut and dry in it. I think Sheffield United win that. Right, mate. We'll We'll rattle through these. Give me your scores. Cardiff Stoke.
Big game, innit?
Yeah.
1-0 Cardiff.
Nice one. Luton Blackburn.
Blackburn, I'll do them 2-0.
Millwall Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough 2-1.
Oh shit. 1. Oh, fuck off.
Portsmouth 2. No,
yeah.
Portsmouth. Yeah, keep it 2. Then 2-1. We'll go opposite way around.
Yeah. QPR.
Bristol 1-0.
Bristol 1-0. Chef Wednesday Oxford.
Oxford.
Nice.
Maybe 1-0.
1-0. Sunderland Swansea.
2-0 Sunderland.
West Brom Watford.
West Brom 1-0.
1-0. And then Hull City Coventry.
Coventry. I'll put some at Bigging because I never do. 3-1 Coventry.
32-1 there. 32-1. Right, okay. So game week 43, which now this is the Good Friday. Good Friday and Easter Monday this now. So it's 2 games in space of 3 days. So yeah, it's big this. This is a weekend for me where it can have a big swing, I think. Right, so let's have a look. Where are we? Watford. Oh, I love it as well because this is the day where all 3 fixtures are on one after other. I can't wait. Watford versus Burnley then, 3:00, mate. How's that one going?
I kind of like Watford. I know we did this last time. I don't mind them. So again, if they were to, I can't remember what we've done with Burnley the past few games. Now I'm conscious that they're going to end up with no.
I could see Watford getting something, bro. I could.
Yeah, well, I'm up for that. And I said last time that the goals will dry up in the last game in our new world. So the goals have dried up for me here. So it's either I don't want to go a loss because they just don't lose games. So
see, I could see a loss there.
Well, I'm more than happy to let Burnley lose this game. I'll take it.
No, but then again, they've lost 2 all season. They've lost the least amount of games. So
it is wild.
Yeah. All right.
2.
Okay. So let's.
But that means they're off to rest of the season unbeaten, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because if they're not going to pick up summit.
2 games in 38, mate. It's fucking mental, isn't it?
It's
draws.
insane.
It's the draws that'll kill them in the end. So 1-1, 0-0. Burnley win. I don't know. What
0-0. Boring.
0-0.
Goals have dried up. Watford just sort of get the job done a bit.
Yeah. Right. 6. So this will be 5:30. Sheffield United versus Cardiff again, mate. It's Sheffield United routine at home against Cardiff, man.
Cardiff are really hanging on though, aren't they? Yeah. Point will drop currently. Obviously it'll change massively by this point, but
Sheffield United win this, man.
Yeah.
2-0 on that one, I reckon. Right, we're away at Oxford. It's 8:00.
This is one you don't like, innit?
Yeah, I don't. I think I'm more worried about Luton than I am this, but Oxford have been good at home. They're 12th in the home form table. If it was away, I mean, fucking hell, they're terrible away from home. But I think, they're in drop zone away from home. But at home, they're 12th. They beat Watford and Luton more recently.
Do you not back us on night game though?
There's a certain amount of pressure comes with this as well if Burnley and Sheffield United get points, isn't there?
And
but
even
we've got to win one away, Jack. We've got to win one away, and Oxford's a place to do it, innit, man?
Yeah, if we'd not dropped points at Luton in this fantasy world, I'd have been more open to letting us drop points here. But I personally think night game. I think the pressure will stand regardless, even because if the other teams do drop points, it's just a different pressure in it. So never good playing last. Really, you want to get it done with it, even if you draw. It's like just get the points. It's, you never really want to still have to do it, do you? But I'm going to back us because. If not, we're in danger of saying that as away forms back to before Christmas, which
and we've got to remember during this time we probably have Ampadu back as well.
Yeah, he'll be on his,
yeah, he'll be back. He'll definitely be back by Good Friday, won't he? He'll probably be back after international break, to be honest. But
maybe a bit of Bamford as well, Joe. Maybe a bit of Bamford.
Don't say that. The chat, man. The chat will go on.
I know.
Come on then. Give me the score. Do we win 2-0 or do they get one?
2-0. I'm up for.
Nice. Okay.
Honestly, I think we'll do them. I really do.
No worries. Right, I'm going to go rattle through these. I think Derby could send Luton down here at Pride Park. Blackburn Millwall is 1-1. Bristol City beat Sunderland. Cov West Brom is going to be 2-3. Middlesbrough beat Plymouth 2-0. Norwich beat Portsmouth 3-1. Preston North End QPR is a draw. Stoke City Sheffield Wednesday is a draw. And Swansea Hull good away from home, so we'll go 1-2. Right, mate. Good Friday then. Good Friday sees Leeds kick off at 3 o'clock against Stoke City at home. Again, we've got to win our home games. You know, I don't know where we are in the league at this point because we haven't calculated it, but I'm hoping we're still in top 2. Knowing that Burnley plays Sheffield United, we've got to go out and blitz these. Absolutely blitz them, man.
I'm hopeful that this is the game that sends us up.
Yep. I'm with you.
You know, like regardless of champions or not, I was hopeful that this, because really, I think because whatever we pick for Burnley and Sheffield, whatever we pick for that, it's just whoever needs to pull away further, even if it brings us closer to us or pushes on top or whatever. It doesn't matter, does it? At that point, it's just literally about securing it, and then we can try and go and win it. So this is a must win.
And I think we will, though. I think we will come through this.
Yeah.
I like this from Oliver. Like Jesus did, Leeds will rise on Easter Monday.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Agreed.
Routine 3?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It'd certainly be. It'd be.
Imagine though, right? You're going, it's sun shining, Jack. You're there 3 o'clock. It's been a great day. Remember that time when Bielsa's first game against Stoke, we blitzed them. The sun was shining. Same again. Boom. We're going
on. Got day off, haven't they?
I've left my house. I'm in car on way down to Leeds for party because it's fucking happening. You know what I mean? I've got gimbal out like that. Come on. So 3-0 Leeds.
Let's have it. Yeah, I think that had also been mint for us to push on.
Yeah, 100%.
To go and actually try and win it, because I do think this could be the weekend. Yeah. I know we probably haven't got that in here because I think it'll keep us quite tight.
But it's massive, isn't it, Easter? It's massive. Yeah, it is. We're so lucky, actually, that Burnley and Sheffield United play each other. The fixtures this season will be very kind.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant time as well. 3 games before end. It's not like even I know it's only we're talking 1 game difference, but 2 games before ends, like it can be very different where we're at. Yeah. 3 games is like still, you know, you can pull away. It's good. It's good timing.
How does this one go? It's interesting, this, because it's going to be so tight, and either team will be like a winnery as massive with 2 games left after it. You know, it's huge.
They're not going to. I know this sounds ridiculous, but they're not going to want to draw, though, are they?
No, they can't. They can't really.
Because it's about as big as a 6-pointer gets, isn't it? You know, when people talk about 6-pointers, this is literally like, you know, who goes up, really.
Yeah, it is.
Because whoever, I mean, if it is just does end up being a draw, I know that sort of equals it out, but, well, that's the definition of a draw, isn't it? Point shared, but I don't know. Somebody wins this.
I think so, and it could happen late, you know, like, do we edge towards Burnley or Sheffield United, I guess? I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a poll while you work through the other one. So, because it's hard. I genuinely can't call it. It's one of them. So, folks in the chat, we want Burnley, draw, or Sheffield. Right. That poll is in the chat. Make sure you vote in that. While you vote, Jack can go through these. So Cardiff play Oxford, mate.
A lot riding on it for Cardiff at the moment. Yeah. So I'll go 1-0 home victory.
Cool. Hull City versus Preston.
Keep it spicy down bottom goal one, because obviously I've just realised we're also predicting who goes down here, aren't we?
Yeah, we are, mate. Yeah.
So 1-0 Hull.
Or 1-0 Hull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Luton versus Bristol City.
Bristol City should do them 2-0.
0-2. Millwall versus Norwich.
Don't trust Millwall, so 2-1 Norwich.
Plymouth Coventry.
0-1 Coventry.
Okay. Portsmouth Watford.
2-0 Watford.
Your favourite team. QPR.
they'd be winning league. I can't see a Watford victory. You know, I can't see a defeat for me all season. I don't even like
Cleverly, he wants Cleverly for Prem man. Manager.
Swansea 1-0.
Okay. Chef Wednesday, Middlesbrough.
I don't know what Chef Wednesday like at home, but I think Middlesbrough probably have a lot more on it. So 2-0 Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sunderland Blackburn.
1-1.
West Brom Derby.
Don't like West Brom for some reason, me. So, but they're going to beat Derby out there. 1-0 West Brom.
1-0 West Brom. Right, before we do this last one, we've got, oh my God.
What?
No, I thought it was 50%, but there's 3 options, so it isn't. So we've got 13% Sheffield, 38% draw, and 50% Burnley. That's just changed. So 50%, no, it's going up now, Burnley, 51%. Wow. So Burnley get the win. Here we go. I think Parker gets the better of Wilder for me, late 1-0, so we'll stick that one in then, Mickey.
I'm up for that, to be fair. If I had to pick, where would you go, Joe?
Probably more likely Burnley, yeah, just because of how good they are defensively.
Yeah, I just think they'll sort of play Sheffield United. They're sort of better at what Sheffield United do than Sheffield United, aren't they? And then, and I think they'll be a winner.
Nice. 1-0 Burnley then. 2 games left now at this point. Leeds United, Bristol City. I'm telling you, we beat Bristol City. We have a fantastic record against them. I think people will be nervous, but especially at Ellen Road, game before the end, knowing that actually 3 points probably clinches the title, perhaps, that it'll be unbearable. Bristol City coming there, honestly.
It's last game of the season.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? It's like Ellen Road is going to be, everybody's going to be bang up for it.
Of course, man.
You know, and the reason why I say last game of the season is because everybody that's coming back the year after, it's like, we know where we lie at that point. Yeah. You know, so that I'm hoping that the crowd, to be honest, I'm hoping the crowd are going to be bang at it for all 4 games, obviously.
Maybe it could be. Do you remember League One Bristol Rovers? Yeah. Maybe it might be a mad twist of fate. Championship Bristol City, you know? You never know. But I think we win, mate. I think we win quite comfortably, actually. I think at home, there's been no pressure this season. Honestly, I'm not worried about us at home, Jack.
No. Have we only lost once at home?
Yes, Blackburn, weren't it? I think.
Yeah. No, Burnley beat us at home.
Burnley, sorry, yeah. Blackburn was away, yeah. Yeah. I think we beat them quite comfortably.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2-0?
2-0, I'm happy with, yeah.
Goal in each half, I reckon. Right, Burnley play QPR. Obviously, what we don't know as well, folks, these games haven't been changed for Sky yet, so we don't know when these will be. They'll probably do a madness knowing Sky, but QPR away at Burnley, mate. I could see QPR getting a point, you know. Having seen them against us, physical, I don't know. Or am I being
too decent against us, to be fair. You know. I do think teams turn up more for us, I don't think that's a biased thing to say. That it is a cup final in it. They love it, don't they? I'm happy for that though. To be fair, I think I can't see Burnley losing, but I don't really. For some reason, I just think they're going to lose a game before end of season. I just think that also depending on how much is riding on it for them all at that point, because although I can't really see him getting twitchy. What do you reckon?
I could see QPR 2-1.
Well, I'll take it. I'd love it if they beat them, but I think I think Burnley.
Should we put
actually 2 games all season?
Should we draw? Should we put a draw? 2-2? 1-1?
1-1. Can't imagine 2-2. The goals have dried up on the Burnleys. Remember,
Sheffield United versus Stoke. 2-1 Sheffield United. I think.
Yeah, Sheffield will do that, won't they?
Yeah. Right. It's my
I'm
turn.
really concerned where it's at, the league.
The nerves are jangling, yeah?
But no, I didn't want to do the result. Oh, my God.
I'm going to rattle through this now. So, Blackburn 1-2. Cardiff will lose 2-0. Hull will beat Derby 2-1. Luton get a mad draw. Middlesbrough lose 3-2. Millwall beat Swansea 2-0. Oxford 1-1 actually. Preston North End 1-1 in that one. And I'm going to go Sheff Wednesday to beat Portsmouth 3-0. Right, this is it. The final game of the season, Jack. Burnley play Millwall. All games will kick off at the same time. Of course, I think it's 12:30, the championship end. I don't know why they've got 3 o'clock here. So Burnley play Millwall at home. Again, they win this game.
Yeah, I don't trust Millwall whatsoever.
2-0. Sheffield United at home against Blackburn. Again, comfortable, 2-0.
Yeah. That's got us all winning there then. Because I honestly think
this result actually might not matter.
No.
Do you know what I mean? But we don't know that. So we could calculate this now and it might not matter and we'll go, do you know what? We could end up...
Yeah, it totally changes what we think of the game, yeah.
You know, we could lose it. We could lose it even, but it won't matter, you know what I mean? But, how do we see this one going?
I think if we went 2-0 with what we've done, them two...
You reckon 2-0?
I honestly do, yeah. I think it will be I think we'll just sort of coast through that game a little bit and it'll just be like, get the job done. I don't think there'll be any flair to it. Much like Farker was early doors, really. Just like, say, a goal in each half and just get the job done.
Do you know, as we've predicted this, Jack, and we'll do it, I genuinely feel these games here, next 3 will be so tough for us to get through as a fan base. But then from here on in, we'll just coast.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? I do think like Luton, Middlesbrough will all be like, oh my God. But when we get to here and we play Preston and then we play fucking Oxford and then it's Easter, Good Friday and we've got Stoke, I just think these last 4 will be like, boom. Do you know what I mean?
Really taking shape, won't it?
Yeah.
After them games as well, it's like, you know, everybody, the reverse of that is Burnley and Sheffield have had some decent games to get through the self there, haven't they? So it could be even worse. But I do think we'll be in. I think 3 games to go. That Burnley game's huge. Burnley, Sheffield, and then I think we'll know then.
Yeah. Right. Let's rattle through Bristol City, Preston, mate.
Bristol City. I don't know where everybody will be lying at this point, but 1-0.
1-0. Coventry, Middlesbrough.
It could be a big game, that really, depending on how Middlesbrough get on, but they're out off of it, aren't they? Coventry, 2-0. Middlesbrough probably signed well out by then.
Yeah. Derby, Stoke.
That could be big as well. I'm going to put Derby in, see if they can get out it. I don't know why, because I don't actually like Derby, to be fair, but 2-1 Derby.
2-1 Norwich, Cardiff.
Norwich, 1-0.
Portsmouth, Hull.
You seem to like Hull in all last results that you've gone through.
Yeah, away from home. They're in a decent bit of form as well.
Yeah, go Hull, 2-0.
Sunderland at home against QPR.
Sunderland, they'll be on getting ready for the playoffs, won't they? Big style. 1-0. 2-0. One go with 2.
Go on. Swansea, Oxford.
1-1.
Watford, Sheff Wednesday.
I'm going to let Watford lose because it's only right. So, Sheff Wednesday, 2-0.
And then West Brom versus Luton.
Same as Sunderland, I think 1-0.
1-0. Right. Moment of truth.
No, I don't let you click it.
You know what? I'm going to remove it and click it.
I'm going to say, yeah, I don't. It feels like there needs to be a big drum roll for this or something. And also, if it's not right, Joe, just delay a bit and then we'll all feel like tinkering.
Yeah, okay. So in 6th position is West Brom on 73. We've actually got Coventry City dropping out of the playoffs. They're in 7th. We've got them dropping out and being replaced by Bristol City in 5th, 75 points. In 4th is Sunderland with 86. In third, a massive 10 points more than Sunderland, is Burnley on 96. Then in second, with an extra 3 points, is Sheffield United with 99.
Oh my God.
And we've got Leeds on 102 in first place. What are we saying about that, folks? That is some points return, man.
I think that's too high from everyone.
I do, yeah. 96 and third is crazy, I know. Agreed. And you know, we've got Sheffield United getting beat by Burnley as well, you know, and they're still, you know.
I thought that had pushed Burnley up, you see. I thought that would have been the... Mind you, I suppose Burnley, I know it sounds daft now saying that, but they're starting 2 points behind, so that really that's only a point gained on Sheffield, isn't it?
Yeah.
Above. I personally think Coventry will get in. Is that on goal difference that they're not up then?
Goal difference, yeah. Let's just go back to game week 39. So we had Leeds beating Swansea, which I think is fair. Sheffield United drawing against Cov, and Burnley winning 2-0. Here we had Coventry getting beat. So Coventry do have some tough games.
Yeah.
They could seemingly lose them both, mate, to be honest. We've then got Leeds drawing at Luton. And we've got Burnley, Sheffield United beating Oxford, which I don't think is crazy, folks. Do I think we lose another game? I didn't say that, I don't think. When did I say that? I don't know. I might have done. Middlesbrough. As I said, I think I'm confident away at Middlesbrough, if I'm honest. We've got Coventry winning 4-0 there. I don't know how they didn't get in. Maybe with over-egg Bristol City scores. Sheffield United beat Millwall. Burnley draw at Derby. Leeds beating Preston, which again I think will happen. Burnley beating Norwich. We've got Sheffield United beating Plymouth. So again, comfortable. We've got Burnley drawing away at Watford. Leeds beating Oxford and Sheffield United beating Cardiff. This one, we beat Stoke. Them two play each other. We've got Burnley winning. Coventry winning.
Yeah, to be fair,
yeah. When you actually look at it on an individual basis, it's not that wild. Leeds beating Bristol City, QPR Burnley drawing, and Sheffield United beating Stoke. Then in the final day, we all win. We've got us down, which again might not happen. But yeah, that's how we've got our top three or top six, if you like. Coventry missing out. Relegated is Plymouth, Luton, and Stoke. Stoke City dropping in, Derby getting out. Yeah. But yeah, well, of course, Mark. Of course. Of course it can be anything. But yeah, I don't think it's that. I think the points return's wild because it's the final 8 and there will be some crazy results in there that we're probably not expecting. But I think the 3 could easily be the 3 that we've got there: Leeds, Sheffield United, Burnley.
Yeah, I think it's right.
Yeah.
I could still see us getting 100 points, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a wild take to suggest that we could, go on, get back onto what we've done. It's just 8 cup finals for us now to just go out and be flying in every game.
Mm-hmm.
But 17 points out of 24, is that what we've? Is that
that's what it'd be return at.
But that sounds about right to me.
Yeah, it's not wild.
They are good. It's not exactly. Do you know what I mean? I know it sounds silly, but 80 points with 8 games to go. There's a lot of points to go at, isn't there?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I don't think it's that wild, mate.
I don't. I think maybe we'll where we've had us drawing, there might be a lot.
We might lose. Yeah.
But I still think 900 points. To be honest, looking at that, whoever is going to win the league is going to need that.
Yeah.
Regardless whether Burnley are as close to Sheffield, or whichever way it is. Do you know what I mean? The top 2 are going to need 90, aren't they? At least. So
yeah.
Obviously, 8 games to go. There's only 10 points before we're at 90, and then the points tally is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
In 3 games' time, we could all be on 89. Both of us could be on 89. It's like the tally is going to be high. It's just crazy. It's the gap in it. I know we've all spoke about this, but the 78 to 69 at the moment, Burnley to Sunderland, and then so that's a 9-point gap, and then 10 points to Coventry. It's crazy, the gap.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I mean, we're playing in a completely different. 59 points Coventry are on in 5th, and Sheffield and Leeds are on 80. It's huge, isn't it? 21 points.
It is, mate. It is.
We're in another. It's a
stratosphere.
It's
we're in another stratosphere. We are, mate. We're in another stratosphere. I mean, look, if we were to, this is the thing, folks. I get it when people are like, "What?" But when you actually look at it on an individual basis, I mean, really, where have we gone wrong? Like, I don't like Leeds beat Swansea. I just don't see that. Burnley win. We've got Sheffield United drawing. Maybe Sheffield United win that. If Sheffield United win that, they beat a point behind us. You know what I mean? This one, we've got us drawing away at Luton. I don't think there's anything wild there.
And the thing is, it's not the wild results either, Joe. It's like if we've got the result wrong at one of them, it's going to happen at another one. It's not like, do you know what I mean? Exactly. So maybe we'll get through Luton, and then like you same with Oxford, which we probably had them down to beat in end. And you thought, that might be the one. There's going to be something that goes on. I just don't think it'll be that. To be honest, if I'm absolutely honest and being objective about just the next 8 games, if we don't go out and really put it on Swansea, and I don't even mean just by battering them, I just mean being like the Leeds of 8 weeks ago, or however long it would have been ago, 6 weeks ago. Even though I don't think we're in that bad a form, it's not like we've totally fallen off a cliff. It's just had a little bit of a wobble. I don't think it's
this isn't going to happen, is it? That is not going to happen this time.
That's what I'm saying.
Way. No way.
The only way that happens is if Swansea come out and beat us.
Yeah.
And then I think, all right, fair enough. There's a chance something wild's going to happen.
Yeah, we're fucked.
But
yeah,
we're too good for that at this point. It's not like last season. We've done too much to get to that place where we were. It took too much out of us. I really do believe that we were chasing for too long, and we finally got there, and it just went. It just buckled. Yeah, we've been coasting really.
Yeah,
and we need that injection again now to go again. The international break, killed us last year, and it could be the making of us this year. So
100%. I agree. It's not Thursday, isn't it? My days are all over. I was going to say you've got a live tonight, but you haven't.
Tomorrow,
tomorrow we're lucky. That should be fun. Actually, straight after this, me, Max, and Joe B are getting together to pick the teams for the Leeds Content Creator Cup, folks, in June. So more will be revealed. Let's see how me and Max line up and who's playing for who. Exciting times. Make sure you join us for the Content Creator Cup as well, which you never know. You might see someone like Clive Wynyard. You could see someone as good as that turning up. To be fair, watch this space. Go check out Jack City. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. How the final 8 will go tomorrow. It gets real again. We've got the press conference reaction at 1:30. The press conference is, so I'll be live from 2. Might be I can imagine it being a long presser tomorrow, actually, with the international break. We're going to get an update on Nonto. We'll get an update on Solomon, James, Rodon. How's Ampadu doing? It's going to be a good presser, I think. Loads to get into. So make sure you join us for that. And then Friday night, I can't wait for that game. Coventry versus Sheffield United. If Coventry won that, Jack, and then we placed Swansea, you're like, fucking come on, man.
Yeah, that's when we're off. That's what I mean. I just think, if it happens for them, the wobble, the first game back, and then we do what we think we're going to do against Swansea.
Yeah,
that's when I know that we're back in action. Do you know what I mean? We're on the charge.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be good. Listen, folks, keep locked into the channel. Like Pumpenhausen says, got to put it to bed early or we'll cave again. And again, that's why we're saying there's a lot riding on this Swansea game. If we come out and batter them, as I expect we will, then it really is laying down the marker to say, right, we're not fucking about. But we will see. More will be revealed. I'll see you tomorrow for the presser reaction. Enjoy your evening. Go check out City Leeds fans. And See you on the other side, folks. Peace out now. Bye.